Let's have a quick conversation about Stax versus Talus Pay, also known as Talus Payments. Okay, so this will be a quick compare and contrast between the two credit card processing services. So let me give you some kind of general information to start the conversation. So Talus Pay has been around for 20 years now. The company was actually founded in 2006. By the way, when you hear Talus Pay or Talus Payments, those two terms mean the same thing. Okay, so Talus Pay is a financial services firm with a focus on payment processing services. Okay, and they've got a bunch of very value adding solutions. So basically, the company offers payment services to help small business owners accept electronic transactions. So you're able to boost your revenue through Talus Pay's features. Okay, and with its expertise in various industries, Talus Pay actually supports a variety of clients with several digital solutions to process and manage their funds. So if you think about Talus Pay, you're not just thinking about processing the payments that you receive through third parties, but you also have the capability to manage your funds, okay, at least through Talus Pay. So that's really good, okay? And Talus Pay services are based out of Dallas, Texas, okay? So they're in Texas, where the payment processing company actually has been for the last 20 years, and they've been boosting their offer year over year. And Talus Pay offers various products to its customers that include, but are now limited to POS terminals. So you have point of sale terminals, you have point of sale equipment, you have digital solutions. So this is really good. So you have an all-in-one solution. Okay, the company also allows its customers to accept payments through mobile devices. Okay, so through these solutions, Talus Payments has set itself apart from many other companies that offer credit card and debit card payments, especially when it comes to the speed, like how fast Talus Pay is able to process payments. So this is really good. So if you think about Stax versus Talus Payments, what are the details here? So what should you? I've spoken to you a little earlier about Talus Pay. Let me talk about how it really compares to Stax. So Talus Pay and Stax offer relatively similar services to each other when you think about it. So these solutions mainly focus on processing credit card payments and debit card payments through electronic mediums, such as a POS terminal or other platforms. But they also extend to mobile payment services and online transactions while meeting with PCI DSS regulations, right? PCI DSS, you're speaking about payment card industry data security standard. So this is actually a pretty strong regulatory framework that you have to abide by if you are a credit card processor. Okay, so this is really good. And if you think about the features in terms the features and capabilities that Stax and Talus Payments offer, you pretty have what I call a uniform set of solutions, really. Okay, now this wide variety of services ensures that business owners can accept payments through payment solutions, various payment solutions. Okay, so as a result, every startup and general business can actually rest assured that if they go to Stax or they go to Talus Pay, they are gonna get the specific solutions that they really need. Now, the difference might actually come from the sector you're in. So Stax likes to bill itself as let's say a payment processor that applies to every industries, and so does Talus Pay. But you might realize that maybe your sector is more suitable to either or, right? Maybe Stax has more experience handling clients in your industry versus others. If you have any question regarding that aspect of things, let me know in the comment section, and I certainly can tell you whether your industry is suitable to Stax or Talus Pay. Okay, because my team is constantly doing research about this topic, so we have a pretty up to date info. So let me talk to you now about POS terminals for retail stores. So if you think about Stax versus Dallas Pay, what can you really think about in terms of POS terminals? So basically, one thing you need to understand is that Talus Pay POS comes with additional features such as cloud-based reporting that can be accessed anywhere. It also has other features such as data analytics and inventory management. So the cool thing here is that with Talus Pay, you with their POS system, you just need to like you are able to swipe to have your customers swipe magnetic stripe card and read EMV chip cards. Okay, so this is kind of cool because you don't have to really rely on old version cash registers anymore because this is a modern version of cash registers, and you're able to take revenue, you're able to take sales real fast. And Talus processes its solutions through the PAX, the PAX A920, a compact POS machine that comes with a touch screen system. Okay, so this provides you with a slimmer payment solution that still packs a punch if you think about it. And to add its value, the PAX A920 doesn't have equipment fees. So this is kind of cool because you have a lot of flexibility. And so while Talus Payments mentioned that its POS solutions are offered at accessible prices, you have to understand that there could be other prices that will depend on your industry. So it's just better to talk to customer service first before signing up. Okay, so this is important. And one thing I want to say also is that if you think about, so that's for Talus Pay. On the other hand, Stax opens up a variety of options while it's all-in-one integrations, and it also offers the PAX A920 terminal. So you do have this sort of capability. And so basically the fact that you have a variety of options allows you to accept all types of credit cards, debit cards. Okay, so you have some kind of flexibility on that front. And the payments app included with the Stax membership also comes with additional features that lets you stay informed about your business analysis and strategies, no matter where business takes you. So you have this advantage of mobility. Okay, so you're able to whether you have whether you are on a flea market or you are in a rural area or whatever you are at a festival, for instance, you can still take payments. Okay, through Stacks, and all of these solutions remain simple to install and very easy to use. So this is really good. When you think about Stacks versus Dallas payments, let me talk to you quickly about online payments for e-commerce operations. If you have a an online store, can you use Stacks or Dallas payments? So if you run an online store or a hybrid solution that traverses both in-person and virtual transactions, you must have an online payment gateway, right? Otherwise, you can't capture sales across the board. So with its online payment solutions, Dallas Pay presents this offering big time. Okay, and I love the fact that Dallas Pay is really flexible and really fast too. So Dallas Pay's online payment gateway can accept all types of major credit cards and debit cards, so your customers can process their payments without any problems. The payment processing platform comes with a simple design for your customers and an intuitive interface for your employees, ensuring that you have a seamless experience at both ends of the proverbial aisle because you want to have that sort of flexibility too. And Talus Pay's online payment services can be actually integrated with your business's website and allow recurrent payments. So the cool thing is you have flexibility, you have reliability also, and you have efficiency. So the bottom line is that your customers don't have to run into any hurdles to complete their transactions. And so with Talus Pay, You also have analytical reporting for your business, so you can stay actually on top of all your payment channels. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So Talus Pay's online payment service has the ability to integrate with your POS hardware. And this is actually good because if you run, let's say, a hybrid operation where you have a brick and mortar location with an online business, you're able to use Talus Pay pretty easily. Okay. On the other hand, Stax offers the same level of online payment solutions with more affordable and straightforward pricing plans. So, due to the company's, let's say, overall fee structure, it becomes clear that you're able to get the same service from day one at a very affordable price. Okay, and so this is kind of cool because you want to really look at the the most affordable solution that is also pretty efficient. Let me talk to you about mobile payment solution for modern business needs. Okay, so if you think about Stacks versus Talos payments, basically you have to understand that through Talos payments integration with Swipe Simple, you can accept payments anywhere, anytime, and with this handheld device, you have the ability to work wirelessly. Okay, you have the power of a POS machine right in the palm of your hand. So the Swipe Simple card reader can pair with any modern iOS or Android phone or tablet, which lets you process Max Stripe and EMV chip cards at a moment's notice. So this is kind of cool. And with Talus Pay's integration, you can also use this device with a computer or web browser to access a virtual payment gateway. So from a flexibility point of view, this is really good. So apart from mobile device integration with Swipe Simple, Talus Pay also accepts mobile payments in their other variation, which is through contactless payment providers such as Apple Pay and Google Pay. So this tap to pay feature is available in Talus Pay's associated POS terminals. So you have again, you have the efficiency there. So in comparison, Stax solutions excel at both fronts. So through Stax card readers, you can use your mobile devices to accept payments on the go. And the payment processing company's associated POS equipment lets you accept tap to pay transactions to make contactless payments a reality. So this gives you the best of both worlds and ensures that your business continues to grow with the support of this solution. So this is kind of cool. And again, with Stax, you have to really think about affordability. So let's talk about the decision here. Which solution should you choose? If you think about Stax versus Talus payments, really, it all boils down to the sector you're in, but also what your needs really are. If you look at from an ease of use point of view, the winner here is Talus Pay. From an affordability point of view, the winner is Stax. Okay, so it really depends on what's important for you, what's your sector is, and what kind of needs you have. Because every tool has a different sort of how do I say it? Different sort of modules. Okay, so Stax, for instance, Stax surpasses Talus Pay in the pricing department. At the same time, it maintains the quality of its solutions, whether you are accessing its POS equipment or its online payments services. So this makes sure that you can maintain your business's budget while benefiting from modern technology. So this is kind of cool, okay? On the other hand, Talus Payments designs its solution for small businesses. So, its services remain relatively easy to use and stay in line with modern requirements for the most part, okay? So you have that flexibility, you have that accountability too, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that the decision actually to choose one or another depends upon your preferences. Okay, it depends on what you're really looking for, what's really important for you. If, for instance, accessibility or quality or reliability or affordability are important for you, you have to go with one or the other. That's why I just said, it's important. If you need more information, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll certainly let you know, which one really applies to your sector. Maybe Stax is best, maybe Talus Pay is best, or maybe another, maybe neither nor actually is best for you. You need a totally different solution. So it's important to understand that whether you go with Stax versus Talus Pay, you want to have at a minimum a certain set of features in the credit card processor that you choose. Otherwise, you'll have a 50% solution, what I call a 50% solution. And you do not want to have a 50% solution. You want to have a 100% solution. So if you're looking for it, you want to have a solution that allows you to have no contracts or markups, right? Whenever you can avoid contracts, go ahead and avoid them. Okay, you do not want to be locked into a contract for 2 years or 3 years or whatever. No. And you also want to have a real-time data and analytics dashboard. You want to have let's say a 24/7 in-house customer support whenever possible. Make sure you have QuickBooks integration, because otherwise, for your revenue, for your accounting, you will be just opening multiple windows, which you do not want to have. You want to have a free PCI compliance assistance. You want to have the PCI compliance in the first place, and then you want to have the assistance that comes with it. Okay. Whenever possible, try to have mobile processing. Again, whether you choose a Stax or a Talus payments, make sure you have mobile processing. You want to have also payment gateways, and you want to have funding for like you want to have funding as soon as possible. You want to have you want to have the transactions flowing into your bank account as fast as possible, and you want to have integration with most established POS systems such as Clover, such as Touch Bistro, and so on and so forth. Okay, and that's what you want. You want to have this sort of flexibility so that you can actually process payments faster and faster and faster. Okay, so long story short, Stacks or Talus payments, which one should you choose? It all boils down to what's important for you. But just make sure that whether you go one or another, you have the tools and you have the modules, you have the features, the key features that I just mentioned to you. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about Stacks versus Talus payments. I give you the general info, the details, the decision, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.